It's now time for our final session of the panels, and the topic for this session is, if you were the brand manager for India, your blueprint for 2020. I'm sure that once you hear the topic, it gets your thoughts racing. If we take India to be a big industry conglomerate, divided into various sub-industries, managed by a brand manager each, then how would the brand manager or personality contribute to making India a superpower by the year 2020 through their contributions in the respective industry? The moderator for this session is Ms. Rachna Nath, Executive Director, PricewaterhouseCoopers. It's over to our moderator.
While we are talking about, brand 2020 for India and what if we were the brand managers for that, what would be our blueprint? I was just reflecting on, how I have personally seen this brand India as I have grown, from my childhood to now. So there was a time that, one would go out and people would ask, India where on the map? And then, all of a sudden, 1990s happened, people started, understanding India. The last few years, we have seen the brand India change a lot. So I think, Tapan, I'll start with you. If you were the brand ambassador, what would it look like?
So if I have to talk about the industry, my personal ambition for 2020, it's simple. A, not a single person should sell jewelry to pay the hospital bills. Not a single house or property which gets damaged after years of no hard work building it up should be lost just like that. We should be able to provide employment to at least 1 million people in this country. If we can do that by 2020, it's something that can take India to the next level.
Right, so I think, Mr. Ghai, we've all grown up seeing your movies. We've cried with your actors. We've laughed with them out here. And I think you've been part of creating that brand Bollywood. So I think it's one of the best known brand if you actually move out of India. As we talk about, building the brand India, let us say in 2020, your advice, what would 2020 Bollywood look like?
The biggest drawback which we are having at the moment and we need emphasis on is a right kind of education. If we say that we have to make India as a brand, first thing is important is that we have to be original. We have to be original if we want India next to be brand. We can be superpower because we have a 120 crore 5 people. What? 125 crore people? Consumers? Let's create producers. Let's create creators, ideators, thinkers. Let us not create doers or workers. First, let us think the deeper part of it. Where are we? Bring your past back. Bring your Indian classics art back. Let's bring our Sone Ki Chidiya India as back. That's how we are going to make a brand.